ENFPs are often seen as romantic and flirtatious people, but there is a lot more to what they expect and give in relationships. ENFPs has important inner morals and values, and these are often tied to what they need and want from a relationship. ENFPs can be complex and curious people who enjoy exploring different things in a relationship. When it comes to love and romance though, they really do want to find someone special, and these things are actually very important to the ENFP. If this is your first time here, kindly consider subscribing to get notified when we upload a new video. It helps a lot. With that being said, here is how to attract an ENFP. ENFP flirting. ENFPs are notorious for being flirts, which isn't entirely untrue. They are outgoing people who have a naturally charm to them, which makes it easy for them to connect with others. The ENFP can be rather playful when it comes to flirting, and they often know the right words to say to really draw someone in. They often have a natural way with charming people, especially when they are more relaxed around them. They are good with words, and their inner romantic makes ENFPs highly capable of creating a flirtatious allure when need be. When the ENFP really likes someone, they can be a little bit more reserved with their flirtatious tendencies. They can become nervous and unsure how to make that first move, even though they are often viewed as more forward people. This just isn't completely accurate to the ENFP, since they are complex people with many layers. When they sincerely like someone, they might become nervous about flirting, and really don't want to come on too strong. They might try to be more subtle, and the most flirtatious behavior would be making time to chat with this person, and trying their best to be around them often. Once they get the right sign from someone though, the ENFP is capable of bringing this flirty side back. While they do have times when they might feel like their flirting is coming out awkward, it rarely seems that way to those around them. ENFPs don't always see themselves quite accurately, and can be harder on themselves than anyone else is. In a relationship. When it comes to relationships, the ENFP values their connection deeply, and wants something that can make them feel a sense of comfort. While most people see ENFPs are flighty people who cannot remain loyal, this could not be further from the truth. When they describe the ENFP this way, they are thinking about the unhealthy versions of the type. ENFPs are actually highly moral people, and when they are in a committed relationship, they would not want to do anything to betray their partner. They are very much capable of being loyal once they find someone they trust and love. ENFPs just might struggle to settle down when they are younger, not completely sure what they are searching for or what they need from a partner. Once they discover this about themselves, they become highly capable of remaining loyal and true to the one they love. ENFPs are affectionate people who enjoy being close to someone when they are in a relationship. They do sometimes need a lot of attention from this person, or in the very least they need to know that this person truly cares and wants to be with them. If they are physically apart, the ENFP might want to text them often or hear from them just to feel that closeness. They are often capable of expressing this in ways which don't seem needy, but in truth ENFPs just value their romantic connections and want to draw close to them. They will also be constantly there for the person they love, and won't turn their back on them through the hardest of times. ENFPs want to be someone who can listen to their partner, but they need this in return. For them it is important to have someone who will hear them out when they are upset, and just be there to show that they care without constantly trying to fix them or their problems. ENFPs take romantic relationships seriously, and just want a partner who is willing to stand by their side and be there for them. ENFPs do need attention and affection from their partner, but not much else. They are much more independent than people realize when it comes to tending to their own needs. They just want someone who is willing to show they care and to accept them for who they are, without wanting to change or fix them in any way. ENFPs can often fall in love hard and fast once they find someone who can spark their soul in a unique and passionate manner. Casual dating. ENFPs might participate in casual dating when they are younger, since they do sometimes get sucked into doing what others expect from them. They are also curious people who might take a while to figure out what they truly want from a relationship. When they are going through a phase of wanting to uncover more information about themselves and what they want, then they may turn to more casual dating. This is more about experiencing something new and learning about themselves and those around them. Casual dating won't be the absolute worst thing for the ENFP, since they are social and friendly people. They don't mind getting to know new people and learning more about the qualities they find attractive or not so attractive in a partner. For the ENFP, casual dating is often an experience they need during their younger years, but as they get older it loses its luster. Once the ENFP knows what they truly want from a romantic relationship, they don't want to waste time. They don't want to partake in shallow small talk, instead they want to get right to the heart of the conversations. The ENFPs becomes more drawn to in-depth talks and getting to know someone on a truly deep level. They might seem to move a bit fast because of this, not wanting to waste time or energy on someone they don't feel truly connected to. What they are attracted to. One of the absolute most attractive qualities for the ENFP is someone who is completely authentic and sincere. Someone who does not put on some sort of act or pretend to be something they are not. ENFPs can be instantly put off by a person who seems to create walls and put on some sort of a show. They want to learn about what goes on underneath a person, and they want to see into their soul, not just the image they portray. Someone who is completely unabashedly authentic with the ENFP is certainly going to be attractive to them. ENFPs are drawn to people who are passionate and who can express this passion without fear or doubt. This sense of confidence is something which instantly appeals to the ENFP and often leaves them wanting more. They want to be around people who excite and inspire them, not those who are so locked up inside that they cannot be reachable. While ENFPs do sometimes find themselves attracted to a challenge, they need to at least see sparks of intelligence, passion, and intensity for them to be truly attracted to someone. They are most attracted to people who are understanding and who can see beneath their own barriers. Someone who sees the ENFP for who they are and is accepting and loving of their flaws, not just their bright and positive qualities. ENFPs can be afraid of their darker qualities and might have harsh doubts about themselves. When they find someone who sees through this and still wants to be with them, then the ENFP won't want to let this go. With this we reach the end of our video. Please like and share this with your friend, and don't forget to tell us your opinion in the comments section below. We would love to read them.